Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Vikas Chandra Pediredla, and let's get into your reading for the month of April 2021 for Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus and Jupiter for the sign of Virgo. And as usual, if you're new to my channel, I invite you to subscribe and click on the bell icon to get notified every single time I upload latest videos. And also my readings in my channel, you can see it is just for you to clarify and just to see how it resonates and how much my predictions are getting aligned with your life and how you're experiencing life. If it is a match, definitely check out your Sun, Moon, Rise, Venus and Jupiter, and also take your time to look out for other monthly predictions as well. Then if you have a personal problem then which is not covered in the reading, you can reach out to me and I'll do a personal reading for you only when it resonates with the video itself. Okay, other than that, if it doesn't resonate, I recommend you to go with the astrological reading, and that will definitely help, or life coaching as well. So right now with the golden dawn spread, I'll start with that. The 3 cards you're seeing right now will be your situation. Also immediately I can say, I'm getting a sense that you have to definitely try things differently, try new things, especially which are different. Okay, and something which is naturally calling for you, go after that, it will be good. So this is, I'm going in a spiral like the golden dawn spread by Aleister Crowley, and the cards are Thoth deck by Aleister Crowley. All the details of the spread and the reading itself is in the description box, you can check out that, including the timestamps. It's in the below in the description, you skip to that if you would like. Now let's do the face up of the cards and see what we have. So in this situation, you got Ace of Swords, Knight of Cups and Ace of Discs. Good. You got signs in the current path. Alternate, you got defeat, and psychologically you started with Princess of Cups, and karma you started with victory. So we'll continue with that spiral from here, anti-clockwise direction. Completion, cruelty, the Priestess, success, the Emperor, 3 of Wands which is virtue, and universe, gain. So this is your spread right now. Beautiful spread. We'll get into the reading. Alright guys, let's get into your reading right now. In this situation you got Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords and Ace of Discs. 2 aces, also very good. You might be connecting with Sagittarius and Leo, because Leo got Ace of Swords, and exactly where Ace of Swords came, they got Ace of Discs, Sagittarius. You might be connecting with Leo and Sagittarius. Also maybe Cancer. It could be adding started with Cancer, but you got Knight of Cups which represents Cancer also. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but maybe Cancer with the Knight. And your situation is actually very good. But I will tell you one thing that you have to definitely follow. And this is definitely major. And if you follow, it will be very, very good. And very, very advantageous and very beneficial for you. And that is covered in the alternate path. Okay, to understand alternate path you have to look into the situation, but definitely I will cover that. Whenever I say the alternate path, keep in mind with the situation also, because that to clarify the situation, there is a relation between the situation and alternate path majorly here for you. So I'll come back to that advice that you have to follow. But in your situation is very good. You are attracting many people, okay, and like-minded people you're attracting, and with the Ace of Swords exactly in the center. Usually when I'm reading cards, I don't know why, but I'll be attracted to the second card and to start with the second card. But it's very important for me to start with the first card because it's center of the reading. And that's what we have to definitely keep in mind to start with the first card. Ace of Swords is it could be a specific person that you are definitely keeping a lot of attention. Okay, you're not giving a lot of attention for yourself, but you're giving attention for someone around you, and you're doing it a lot. Okay, with the Ace of Swords is what I feel, because Ace of Swords and Ace of Discs is, I feel like it could be not your energy, someone else's energy, and Knight of Cups is you, because it's a code card in the situation. So in the center of the reading, either the universe is suggesting for you to just focus on a particular person, not to speak or anything. I mean focus, literally the word focus, just to see them and observe them. Or it could be you that you are doing it, that you are observing someone or focusing on someone. Okay, this month majorly. Next you can see Knight of Cups is you. I feel like you have something very attractive about you, or you might be having some kind of object which is very attractive, and you want to just reach out to people and communicate to people about that you have this or something, or you are asking people how they feel about that item or object that you have, which you feel like it is very attractive. But remember, this whatever object that you are asking for other people, they could be sensitive to that. So keep in mind whatever you're showing. Okay, many people may not be attracted as you think. Few people might be sensitive to that. They might have some kind of background related to that. So understand those things also. Whatever you're asking, it could be not only thing, it could be something, some kind of thing that you're asking other people what you feel about it. So that could trigger them. They might be sensitive to that. Okay, it could be colors, or it could be anything. There are many problems that people have genetically. So also keep that in mind if you're into that. Okay, I'll cover that into the alternate path. You'll get into that, you'll clarify everything. You might be a little worried about what I'm talking, but when I come to the alternate path, definitely you'll be much clear. Okay, and with the Ace of Discs, again this is some other person that is involved in your situation. So many people are involved in your situation in your life in the month of April, and I feel like you're gathered around many people. You might be going you might be going a trip somewhere, and you're staying there for a long time with many people, something like that. Or even in your daily life, you are being surrounded by many people. Okay, many like-minded people, someone who is very into one particular thing and they are very good in that particular thing, and like-minded people, you might be into that. And with the current path, let's get into your current path. You got Six of Swords, which is Science, Four of Wands, which is Completion, and Emperor, Major Arcana. So with the Science card in the current path, yeah, you might be gathering into some kind of event, especially some kind of presentation, or some kind of event where they communicate some kind of knowledge, like TED Talks, like that kind of thing. Science card, or some kind of scientific scientific organization like institute. Okay, some kind of technological institution like that, someone where people can gather around to get knowledge. And with the Completion card, I feel like lot of vocals, some kind of speech. It could be models also. It could be you might be going to a place where there are a lot of models, like artifacts, and many people come there to learn about it, something like that, because there's a lot of symbols over here in the wands. Also I can see speeches also. You might be seeing a very influential person there, very like someone who is very prominent and very famous also. You might be very popular, not necessarily, famous and popular. You might be seeing them, not necessarily communicating with them, but you might be seeing them unexpectedly is what I'm saying, especially next to completion card. Whenever you're leaving the building or something like that, you might just suddenly see a very famous person. This could also happen for some people with Emperor. And Emperor majorly here in the current path, you might want to talk to them. You might feel the sensation that, oh wow, I saw him, now I am talk to him, but you may not get the chance of talking to him. So stay grounded. Again, let's look into your alternate path. Whenever I do the alternate path, you'll clarify everything. You get clarified with everything with the current path and situation. Now I have in mind exactly what doubt you have also. That's the reason why I'm telling you to listen to the alternate path. Okay, let's listen to the alternate path. Now we got virtue, cruelty and defeat. So simply these three cards means that you have to not look into things other than what you have to do. Okay, especially with the new things. Okay, things that you're not actually aware of, you have to not focus on that in the month of April especially. And you have to not focus on that for yourself and also communicate with others about that. Okay, things that you don't know, you have to not speak that with others and ask their opinion, and ask even just for asking what it is also, it's not good. Okay, this is not the right time in the month of April. Okay, just wait for a while, you will understand by yourself what is that. Don't keep on asking others, it's not good. Okay, especially something that you don't know about, don't even ask others what is it about. Okay, only with the things that you know about and that you're very familiar about, then talk to them and start a conversation on that, because few people might be sensitive to that, or you might become sad that you have spoken those kind of things that you don't know and that you're asking with a specific person. Either you might be sad or you might it's kind of negative energy with the cruelty card, you can see. So don't get into that energy where you are looking into new things. Don't even try out new things in the month of April. It's not good for you, because there's a lot of kind of negative energy which is manipulating with you to try out things that you shouldn't try out, especially with you. That either you could be sensitive to that, or people around you don't like that kind of energy to be around, and you attracting people that you want, it could not happen. So these kind of things. Defeat card, again negative energy. So don't try out things that you don't know. For example, like today I was watching a lot of skateboarding videos. So if you don't know skateboarding, for example, you don't have to try out. Okay, because it's a new thing, and for a fact that you don't know, it's quite risky. You might get fractured. Okay, even though you have to take the risk in order to do that, but these kind of things which is quite risky, and don't try out in the month of April. Okay, that's what I feel. Kind of risky things, especially if you're, for example, like if you're jumping in a swimming pool in a high distance, and if you have never tried it, this is not the month. Okay, it's not very good, it's not favorable for you. These kind of things. And also communicating with other people, asking, is it easy jumping from skateboarding or jumping from a pool from high feet? They might say like, yeah, try out. You might get nervous, but try out. But anything can happen. You might you can say represents bleeding also. You can see there's a lot of blood also. I don't want to literally say that, but that's why I want to say, don't try out new things, especially if it is not if it doesn't have, if it has high potential for damage, physical damage. Don't try that. This is not the month. Okay, if you might be tempted to that, you might be tempted to get knowledge about that. People around you might be familiar with that, so you might be asking that. Don't do that. Okay, this is the big advice in the month of April for you. when I was drawing the cards also, my eyes were cleanly focused on that and wanting to understand only the alternate path and nothing else. Usually this doesn't happen because my eyes got focused on that blade, and whenever I saw 3 of wands and knight of swords, I was like, okay, this could be something very important. And also with the 5 of swords defeat, I definitely wanted to start with the alternate path. Then later I understood that if I do that, then definitely you might not understand why I have started that. So understand the situation, understand the current path, and then the alternate path. Nothing to worry about. I'm just saying, don't focus on new things, especially which is quite, that is dangerous, like skateboarding, or jumping in a pool with high distance, or even even it could be very big things like skydiving, something like that. If you never did before, then don't do that. This kind of things. Even swimming also, if you've never done it before, don't do that. Only focus on April. You have to just focus on the things that that's it. If you deviate from there, then it could be not good, because your mind will be keep on thinking about that. Okay, don't do that. With the psychological basis now, with the universe also, I feel like universe is there with you, because there is a lot of security which has to be there in your case right now. And also I feel like with the priestess, be mindful of the people you're surrounding with in the month of April also. It's very good that your situation is also bringing where you're surrounded with like-minded people, and the like-minded people where you are also involved, where you're good at, and where your intelligence is at. Okay, where your talents are as of right now, which you have developed. Those kind of people you are attracting, and your situation is also surrounded with that people. And psychological basis also same thing. You have to be mindful of the people you are surrounded with. Okay, situation is very good. It's attracting very good, because you got universe card. Also Princess of Cups. You don't have to receive everything that people are giving to you. If you don't take that. It's okay. People will be much happy that you spoke openly. Over time they will understand. But if you don't like that something that they are giving, don't necessarily take that. It could be food, for example, because Princess of Cups, right? It could be food. If you don't like that food, don't take that food, because someone who you like might be giving a food that you don't like. Don't take that. Okay, be open with that. Be frank about it. Be frank, and be mindful of whatever you say, especially, and whatever you give also. And that's a simple way I can say. Be mindful of what you take and what you give in the month of April. Okay, it could be words or it could be things also. Now in the karma, you got victory, success, and gain. 6 and 9 is very significant. Also, you might be connecting with people. You got 9 over here, you got 6 and 9, 6 over there. 1 is very significant. Victory. I feel like definitely you have to surround yourself with like-minded people, and I feel like universe is kind of wanting you to surround with like-minded people, because when you do that, you get the victory, because they support you and they make you achieve that success. That's why all this is happening. Okay, and success card is simply that. And gain, simply that, gaining money and achieving recognition. Victory is recognition and people clapping for you, that kind of energy. And success is you realizing the success. Gain is you getting the physical money in your hand, that is gain. Coins, like money, solid money, solid. So overall, 2 advices in a simple words. Focus on the things that you already know, and don't get into new things, especially the things that could have a physical damage. Don't try out, like driving. If you don't know driving, don't try out driving. So good examples I gave: skateboarding, and even sports, because wands and then again swords you got. And also Nine of Swords, also just take rest, more and more rest. Okay, sleep more and sleep early. Okay, and then yeah, second advice is for you to gather around with the like-minded people, and the people you're surrounded with, keep in mind that they are in alignment with your current talents and your current strengths, not not somebody who is specialized with other things and they're focused on into other things that they drag you to that. Don't focus with those kind of people. That's all I have for you, Virgo. Something very important for you, also check out with your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus and Jupiter for more information. I feel like definitely you might be already relating to that, what I'm saying, for sure. And if you want to get more information on that, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. If you want to get personal readings, you can see my poster. I do offer services for astrological reading, life coaching, daily readings and personal tarot readings, personal tarot readings. On my price ranges are mentioned respectively, including my contact number, and I'll reach out to you as soon as possible with a phone call, and we can clarify your doubts. We are like that. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay subscribed. Thank you guys for so much support, and thank you.